This is the Climaco podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Climaco podcast. This is solo podcast number 3. I love it. We're going to be doing a lot more of these so we can talk, teach, show you guys a little bit about my insights and exactly how I see things and how I do things. Today, our topic will be investing in yourself and figuring out what drives you, what helps you keep motivated, what helps you wake up every single day with that fire in your belly that makes you want to go and take on the world and succeed, right? So I just spent 2 days at Mar-a-Lago with Patrick Bet-David and learned a ton of shit. I was in his sales leadership summit. It was 300 people, very, very personal, very intimate, one-on-one training. We were doing case studies. We had the ability to ask Patrick tons of questions, and we went over this topic of what drives you. And there are 4 areas that drives people. Okay, there's 4 different categories where one could fit in. Most people are a little bit of all 4, but there's a dominant one, right? One that really propels you. Those categories are advancement, individuality, madness, and purpose. I'm going to go over each one for you. Advancement. What does that mean? So if you're someone that your main driver is advancement, you're someone who you're motivated by getting your next promotion, right? That really excites you. Meeting deadlines, reaching a goal. Those are all things that excite and get people who are in that advancement field moving, gets them going. So if you are someone who you feel like your main driver is advancement, you need to frame yourself to always be seeking for your next goal, always reaching for your next goal, always meeting that next deadline. That's going to keep you fired up and motivated. The second one is individuality. That's my main driver. My main driver is individuality. Individuality includes lifestyle, recognition, and security. I'm all about that. I'm all about being recognized. I'm all about having the lifestyle, and I'm all about securing that lifestyle. That's what drives me. That's what gets me up every single day in the morning and helps me do what I do. You know, the life that I live is a very blessed and very special life that I worked very, very hard to obtain, and I want to secure it. And I want the praise and recognition for achieving and succeeding that life. That's my main driver. Individuality. So if you're someone who is like me and your main driver is individuality, I think the main thing for you is to create a vision board. Have something visual that can help you see the lifestyle that you want, right? Print out a picture of that house. Print out a picture of that car, that Lambo, that Bugatti, that Ferrari, whatever you want. If that's going to motivate you and get you fired up every single day, awesome, do it. The third one is madness. Now, madness, I'd put people like Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan in this category, right? This includes things as, having an opposition, being extremely competitive, proving others wrong. I have some of that too, but my main one is individuality. For me, I would say it's individuality, madness, purpose, and advancement. But if you're in the madness category, you want to prove others wrong. You want power and fame. And you want that power and fame competing against your opposition. And you want to succeed, right? So if that's you, you got to make a list of all your enemies. A great book is Patrick Bet-David's new book, Choose Your Enemies Wisely. It's a great book. I will recommend that book to anybody. In the book, he goes deep into having everyone has an enemy. And the sooner you realize who your enemies are and you allow that fire to motivate you, the more successful you'll be. For example, growing up, I had a lot of people doubting me. My parents, my friends. You know, when you're a fuck up growing up, no one thinks that you're going to amount to anything. But I had this burning desire inside of me. I wanted to live a certain way, and I wanted to prove everybody wrong. I wanted to make sure that everybody knew what I was capable of, and that there wasn't any obstacle that was going to get in my way of my dreams and my vision. That's madness, right? Having that little bit of madness in you. No fucks given. Doesn't matter what time it is, what day it is. No weekends off. You are in pursuit of your dream and your success. That's madness. And the fourth category is purpose, right? These are people who want to have an impact, who want to help others, right? Who want to be looked at as a great person amongst history, right? They want to be remembered as someone who has done great things for others, someone who has left a big impact in the world. That's purpose. So I think if that's you, if you fall under that purpose category, you need to go out and volunteer. Go out and give your time. Go out and go help out projects, Boys and Girls Club, whatever it may be, fostering animals. You know, you want to have a large impact in helping society and helping others achieve their goals and their dreams. And in return, you'll have your purpose and your impact, and you'll be remembered in history. So, like I said, we all have all four. But a few of them are stronger than the other two or the three, whatever it may be, right? Figuring out which one of these four categories you fall under really helps you determine what drives you. And that can give you the fuel and the ammunition to keep going and drive yourself to success. When you know, it's like knowing, for example, most sports cars, right? You can't put regular 87 gas in those cars. You got to put 93, right? The car responds so much better. So if you know what type of gasoline to put into your system that's going to drive your car, your body in the most optimum way, why wouldn't you do it? That's where these four categories come in. Advancement, individuality, madness, and purpose. Now, once you figure out what drives you, you got to make sure that you are someone that is structured for success, right? What do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? There are 6 qualities for success. Okay? Audacity, repetition, discipline, intuition, confidence, and character. 95% of successful people have all 6. You need to be audacious. Have the audacity to raise your hand and speak what you believe when you believe it. Have the audacity to fire that person that's creating a toxic environment in your organization. Have the audacity to invest money into your company so it can grow. Have the audacity to try out new things. You must have audacity. If you don't have any audacity within you, you will not succeed. I can guarantee you. Audacity, to me, is the number one quality out of the 6. I think that's why it's number 1. Because if you don't have the fortitude, the audacity to jump into the unknown without knowing what's going to happen, you will never succeed. That's why audacity is number 1. The second one, repetition. Why is that an important quality? Because in business, you do a lot of boring shit. There's a lot of aspects of business that are very boring and repetitive. If you're not okay doing repetitive things over and over and over again, you will eventually burn out. Being someone who understands that they must be comfortable with the uncomfortable. If doing repetitive shit to you is boring and uncomfortable, you must do it even more and become comfortable with the uncomfortable of the repetitiveness that is required in business. Right? Most businesses are not glamorous. They are boring. They are repetitive. And you got to learn to be okay in that space. So, repetition, number 2. The third one is discipline. If you don't have discipline, if you don't have the discipline to get out of bed every single day at the right time to do what you got to do, you'll never make it. If you don't have the discipline to do the repetitive shit every single day, you won't make it. If you don't have the discipline to tell yourself, no, I'm not going out tonight. I'm going to stay home and work. If you don't have the discipline to say, no, I'm not drinking tonight. If you don't have the discipline to get up every fucking day and go to the gym and work on your body, you're not going to make it. Discipline is required for success. I think success and discipline should be interchangeable like space-time. Because you can't have one without the other. Discipline, number 3. Number 4, intuition. Intuition is very important in business and in success, right? It's that gut feeling. You know, it's that understanding that you have a higher power. That's really what gut feeling is, right? Gut feeling is really like, to me, it means a hint, a brief whisper of your higher self, letting you know what's right and what's wrong. Like, for example, I was offered, this was years ago, I was offered a job to go to a country in South America, and help them develop, help the government of that country redevelop their all of their documents. They're basically still doing everything with paper and pencils, and they wanted to make it all digital. And I have that knowledge on how to do that. My background is in IT. So a buddy of mine called me up, wanted to hire me so I can go to South America and help him restructure certain offices within this government in a country. I accepted it, but the entire time I had a feeling, a gut feeling inside telling me, don't do this. It's not for you. It's not right. Just don't do it. It's not for you. It's not right. I kept hearing that over and over again. And thank God I listened to it. Thank God I am disciplined enough to hear my inner voice, to understand that my gut feelings are usually right. And even if they're not, it's my gut feeling. And I should listen to it because it knows what's best for me. Long story short, that didn't work out. It was a whole fiasco. And I'm so thankful that I wasn't a part of it. And my gut feeling told me, and I listened. So gut feeling is very important, right? It can help you in hiring. It can help you in firing. It can help you in parenting. It can help you in your marriage. Having a good connection, having an intuitive connection with your inner dialogue is very important. That's why intuition is number 4. Number 5 is confidence. To me, confidence and audacity are brothers, right? They're related. It requires a certain level of confidence for you to succeed. It requires a level of confidence for you to walk into a room where you don't know anyone and go up to someone and introduce yourself. Hi, I'm so-and-so. It takes confidence to go speak to a woman at a bar and get her number. Also audacity, but also confidence. Because you can have audacity and not be confident and you'll fuck it up. But if you have audacity and the confidence that you need required to accomplish that task will be accomplished. Now, confidence is something that you can develop and build, right? The more you test it, the more you put it on the line, the greater confidence you'll have. So make sure you're constantly building your confidence. Number 5, confidence. Number 6 is character. Don't be a douchebag. Don't be a piece of shit. Don't rob. Don't steal. Have dignity. Have honor. Be someone of character. Someone who is responsible. Someone who others respect. Someone who their name is valuable. Their word means gold, right? That's what character means. That you're an honorable person. People can rely and depend on your word and on who you are. If you say you're going to be there at a certain time, be there at a certain time. If you say you're going to show up, show up. If you say you're going to help, help. Have honor, have character. That's number 6, character. So these 6 qualities are extremely important for success. I'll go over them again. Audacity, repetition, discipline, intuition, confidence, and character. Now, you can't be afraid to hold yourself accountable, right? How do you know if you're measuring up to these qualities? You must hold yourself accountable. And that's very, very hard for a lot of people. And that's where a mentor or a coach comes in. A mentor is someone who keeps you accountable. They understand these qualities. They understand what is required to succeed. And they guide you and mentor you there. So if you're someone who knows that you need to work out every day, but you're unable to get your ass up and go to the gym, the best thing you could do is get a trainer. Why? Because that trainer will hold you accountable, and you're paying him money, and if you don't go, you're going to lose that money. Accountability is extremely important for success. If you don't know where you are and where you need to go and how to get there, how are you going to get there? Accountability helps you stay on track. It gives you that alignment required for you to grow. And you know what I say? Align to thrive. That is the key. That is the name of the game. Accountability is required for alignment. Alignment is required to thrive. Body, being, balance, and business. The 4 pillars of success. If you have these 6 qualities, your pillars will be rock solid. Your foundation will be rock solid, and you will succeed. I hope you guys like this episode. I hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions or comments, leave it down below. I'll be doing a lot more of these, a lot more breakdowns on different elements, different parts of business, of success. I have a mentoring program. I'll leave a link down below. If you guys are interested, let me know. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell notification, and I'll see you guys next time.
This is the Climaco podcast.